Hello, I'm back again. It's April. It's April something. Who cares really what it is? Days don't exist anymore. What am I up to? How has my life changed in the last day? Future me. Well, it hasn't. um, a friend sent me a Chromebook that functions okay, so that's nice. I went off my diet to drink because that's the new stuff that's happened today. Since the last video, the good news. The person I am in love with is okay. He is alive. The bad news is he still doesn't seem to want to talk to me, and he also thought an angry poem I wrote was about him, when it was in fact about my ex-fiancée. Since finding out that he thought it was about him, I have not heard from him at all. He hasn't responded to any of my tweets, all two of them, or the text that I sent this morning to give him some information my mom wanted me to relay. But it turns out, I found out last night, and that's when I went out to buy alcohol, that he has a boyfriend. So yeah, I'm not in the mood. Back when we were dating and he decided we needed to break it off, his excuse was telling me that he's not ready for a relationship yet and needs to work through his mental health. Somehow that doesn't apply to this new boyfriend, who's also more well-off, skinnier, and has top surgery, unlike me, who is the opposite of all those things, which makes me very uncomfortable and very dysphoric. I'm trying to remind myself that due to extenuating circumstances, they may have just felt like that was the logical step to take because of something that happened between them that is not my right to discuss. Maybe that's not it. Maybe they genuinely do want to get into a relationship, and in the end, it's not my business. But while my logical side is able to acknowledge that, the BPD/emotional side is very much crying nonstop and wondering why exactly that the "I'm not ready for a relationship yet" reasoning did not apply to this person, but did to me. And while I'm upset about that, I'm not going to talk to him about it because I don't think he wants to hear from me. I will just have to accept that some people, I don't know, things change, they don't feel like they're allowed to tell you something, whatever. I can't do anything about it. If I never talk to him again, it's going to hurt, and I'm going to forever wonder what could have happened if I had done one thing or another differently, but what can I do about it? I can't do anything. I can just hope that maybe someday he'll come back and I'll get some sort of an explanation from him and we can at least still be friends, which I would be okay with. But the fact that he's just basically dropped off the face of the planet and ignores me is just, I don't know, really upsetting because I never meant to hurt him. I just wanted to keep him from killing himself, and then I wrote an angry poem because my ex-fiancée was bothering me, and then that apparently gets misconstrued, and now I may never ever hear from him again. And it bothers me. It really, really, really bothers me. But there's nothing I can do about it. I've apologized. I've explained it to him. I've tried to. I've put my word forward and attempted to make amends and let him know that, hey, I understand if you never talk to me again, but I would really appreciate it if you did. And I'm here whenever that may or may not happen. And all I can do now is just wait. And I'm trying my best to work through that. My hair's getting longer. I think my facial hair is coming in a lot better right now since I started using minoxidil and went back on testosterone. So that's fun. So there's good things happening. I'll be ready for this quarantine to be over so that I can just attempt to move on with my life, Because too much has been taken away from me in the last few months, and I really don't. I'm sick of losing things. I'm sick of having things taken away, and I would just like to be able to get my life to a stable point where I don't have to have things ripped from my grasp over and over again. Whether that's a job, or somebody I love, or the ability to go outside and interact with people. I don't have that many joys in my life, so it'll be nice when I finally get what few I do have back. But that's about it. I'll see you guys on the flip side, I guess.